Random fun fact, there are 3 different Greninja EX cards within the standard format. Alright, anyways, let's get into the video. You definitely gotta try this deck before Shaymin comes out. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Journey Together deck video. And today we're looking at the famous Greninja Blaziken deck. I've got a lot of requests to play this deck, and I was like, well, I think it's about time to try it out. A lot of the other YouTubers already did videos on it, but I was like, you know what, let's try it out. It looks like a lot of fun to play. And again, this is probably the best time to play the deck because Shaymin will be coming out in the next set, and that'll probably make this deck pretty unplayable because Greninja's power level decreases. It's got the attack Mirage Barrage, discard 2 energy from the Greninja, you do 120 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Again, in a format with no bench barrier, this attack can go crazy. If you set this up really quickly, you can dominate your opponent. Of course, the idea of the deck is use Blaziken's ability Seething Spirit to put a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Use the Blaziken to power up the Greninja, and then you sit there and spam Mirage Barrage. And of course, to support the deck, there's also Zoroark EX. This deck has gotten day 2 before at a couple regionals, and the deck definitely is interesting. It's not the world's greatest deck ever. Like, it's definitely got its issues. I don't think it's a super meta competitive deck, but it is a very fun deck regardless, and Zoroark seems like a decent little draw engine. I don't know if Zoroark is better than playing, like, Pidgeot or Revavroom, though, in all honesty, because, like, Zoroark is cool, but, like, it is a liability at the end of the day, and it can get stuck in the active very easily. I kind of want to play Pidgeot in this deck instead of the Zoroark. Especially against, like, Raging Bolt, it feels pretty bad to put this guy into place. To support the deck, though, I am playing a Munkidori. Munkidori feels really good because Adrenaline Brain does combo pretty nicely with Mirage Barrage for more damage. Also, Clefairy is really good to help against Dragapult. This deck does seem like it could theoretically, like, on paper, beat Dragapult, right? You have the ability to snipe the Jacq with Greninja, but because of Buddy and the fact you need 3 energy, the deck can actually low roll, and sometimes you're not able to set up quick enough and they can just start Phantom Diving you before you get to play the game or set up your board. So having a Clefairy in the deck means we can just loop Clefairy with Blaziken over and over again and just hopefully KO their Dragapults every time with Full Moon Rondo. That's the plan. If they try to, like, Blood Moon us, we have Greninja, which can Shinobi Blade, knock it out for 1 energy. Shinobi Blade isn't bad either. 1 water does 170 damage. You get a search deck for any card you want. If you set up Greninja quickly, you can actually use Greninja to help set up your board even quicker and get those quick Mirage Barrage off, which I think is really powerful. And then finally, the deck plays Trolley as J-Spec. I'm not sold on this card. Trolley does feel bad against Badu, but Trolley's really good. This deck needs a lot of stage 1s and stage 2s in play. We might as well play the Trolley to set up our board. That's what everyone else is playing, so I guess we'll try it out. Now, before we get into the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're getting any Pokemon TCG pack coach, make sure you get them over at Card Cavern. Card Council's code line for the cheapest. If you're really going to get any Journey Together code still, or an older TCG set or anything like that, get them over at Card Cavern. If you get anything over there, use code LDF for a 5% discount on your order to help the channel, help yourself out, and up at Card Cavern. Check them out. Link will be down below. And check out the second sponsor, TC Evolutions. You want to go check out their website down below. Get any of the awesome product they sell there. Their dice, damage counters, ability markers, good stuff to use when having, or when playing IRL Pokemon TCG. You definitely got to check out TC Evolutions. Link will be down below. Use code LDF for a 10% discount on your purchase at TC. So check out the 2 sponsors. And if you want to go check out my second channel for even more content from me, make sure to check it out. Link will be down below. So yeah, here is the full deck list. Again, I've made some modifications to what I've been seeing online with the deck and stuff and from tournaments. I like the idea of the Trolley engine. Like I said, I got the double TM Evo to build up your board, double Combusken, 1 Frogadier. 2 Combusken feels really good because you want to get Blaziken out really quickly. It's not a bad attacker either. It can do decent damage. The one card I definitely could see being put in here is Reshiram, because I think Reshiram is interesting. It's not really, like, great per se. It allows you to attack with Zoroark, though. So against Gardevoir, for example, you can 2/2/2 race them by using Mirage Barrage, and then also having the option to Night Joker Reshiram to KO the Gardevoir EX in 1 hit. I'm not sold on it, but I can see the value of Reshiram being in here. I did cut it, so I'm like, this card kind of feels bad, but honestly, it doesn't seem like a bad idea overall in this deck to have. I am playing Jacq and 2 Morty for more draw and setup. Jacq is really good in a deck where you have a bunch of evolution Pokemon. In my opinion, it's like kind of a no-brainer to play this, to be honest. Then we got the energy count. I could see a Power Glass being good in here, too, for the Greninja. So if you only have 1 Blaziken in play, or you're struggling to get Blaziken down, you can Power Glass to the Greninja to loop Mirage Barrage. So that could be really cool. I don't know if it really fits in this deck completely because of the Blaziken. Maybe in, like, a different type of Blaziken, or a different type of Greninja deck, you get more value out of Power Glass. But it's an idea that I thought of. Defiance Band could be cool, too, so Blaziken can knock out big, basic Pokemon a bit easier. So there is the option for that. But let's go show off the deck and see what it's all about, and hopefully get some cool dubs and show off the power of Mirage Barrage with Blaziken. All right, Gardevoir. This matchup does seem pretty tough. We don't play a way to attack with Zoroark, which kind of hurts a little bit, because if we did, we would have a way to one-shot Gardevoir. Because I have a Fez on board. We most likely will get a Mirage Barrage KO at some point, but it's not great. Also, a turn 1 hand isn't very good either, which isn't helping. Our hand kind of sucks. We have no out to a draw card currently. It's not good. Because, like, we could win by sniping their bench and stuff. I have options, but our hand isn't very good, so it's not looking great. Unless I top deck TM Evo or something, Arven. Nope, not even close. Not good. Well, we'll just get our stuff, I guess, and then out and pray. Not much I can do. Very unfortunate. Pass, I guess. I could have attached the active. I can't really do anything, though. Like, I have to literally draw, like, a research to even stay in this game. Or Morty or something. We could get Iono'd. Feels bad. I don't want them to get the first, like, knockout either. But again, if we can set up Mirage Barrage plays, it's fine. If only I had a way, like... If I played the Reshiram, I guess it would have been a little bit easier because we could use Zoroark to KO Gardy, and they're going to Iono, so it works out. They high-roll Rare Candy Gardevoir, like, Vessel combo. It's, like, kind of scary, though. Pretty good Iono. We need a water energy for Greninja. Though, I don't even know if I want to go Greninja. This gets knocked out super easy by Gardy. Oh, they're playing the Zoroark build. I mean, we get super lucky. Maybe we can high roll Rare Candy Ninja, Rare Candy Blaziken, knock out Mirage Barrage. Probably not. Now I wish I did attach the fire. Oh no. Did they high roll turn 2 Gardy? This is what I was worried was going to happen. Okay, no, they didn't. Okay. I don't think I want to put a Ninja down right away. Because if we put the Ninja down, it's going to get KO'd by Gardevoir. Most likely next turn. Going Mirage Barrage would be good, though. I don't think we can set this up. Not with this hand. I'm just going to trade... See if we can find a supporter. There we go. Do we need Munkidori in this matchup? I'm gonna say no. Should be fine to get rid of Monkey. It's a lot of rare candies. Alright. Go Blaziken. Trying to think what I want to do. We could Mirage Barrage next turn. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do this. Evolve the bench Greninja. No, it's attached to it. I don't know. Is that correct? Maybe? I don't know. I want to be able to Mirage Barrage next turn. They're probably going to go Gardevoir. They probably have Research in hand. They might Scream Tail, which is a little annoying. That's why I wanted to evolve the Ninja. Because if I just Blaziken to it, they're just going to Scream Tail it. We are a Terra Pokemon at the end of the day, so there's that. There's the Gardy. Yeah, pretty good card. All right, let's see what they got, though. Getting an Iono would actually be decent, because our hand isn't great either. But if they have a dead hand, it's fine. But if they have a dead hand, I don't even know if I want to Mirage Barrage. There's no point, because I'm just going to knock out Ralts. Nah, it doesn't seem good. Okay, there's the Iono. If they get double Gardy here, it's kind of tough. Well, let's see what the Iono gives me. Can we get an attack with Ninja? Yeah, it's looking decent. It's not bad. They got to kill the Froakie, though. I'm starting to wish I had a Reshiram in the deck. Maybe we do want to play it. Because at first I was like, nah, Reshiram sucks in here, but it does let you use Zoroark as an attacker, which is a pretty good way to win the game. So I think we just go for Ninja here. Even though they can respond kill with Gardevoir, it's fine. Greninja's too good of an attacker not to utilize, I think, in this matchup. Yeah, so we'll like snipe the Drifloon, kill the Ralts. Yeah, now I'm wishing I had the Reshiram in the deck. Now I'm seeing why Reshiram's kind of important. They're going into Drifloon, though. Interesting. I could leave Drifloon alive, and I could counter catch or KO Fez. I think I just maybe Morty. I want to get Froakie back. I do want to loop Greninja if possible. It is one of our best attackers in this situation. Maybe we do on Monkey. Because, like, I can't one-shot Fez as easily. I think I'm settling on Mirage Barrage. I know they're going to knock me out Gardevoir, but that's fine. The top deck? Okay. Just Vessel. Thin the deck out a little bit. I want to try to get another Froakie down if I can. Maybe try to set up another Blaziken if possible. Alright, trade. Okay. Alright, what am I doing here? I think I just... Do I have Morty or Arven? Can Arven for Night Stretcher... I think next turn I'm looking to like KO Mew or something with Blaziken. They can Screamtail my active too, I guess. See, I really want to get, what's his face down? Really want to get this Froakie down. Alright, you know what? Yeah, sure. We had no Team Evos in the deck. Lamau. They're both prized. Alright. Okay, I could Counter Catcher kill their Fez and Drifloon here with Greninja. Is that ever correct? I don't know. Because, like, the problem if I do that is we're on even prizes, and then I can't take a prize next turn. I think I'd rather just have access to Counter Catcher in this match. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. Let me just get another Blaziken out. I don't know. I don't think taking 3 prizes is really worth it. Because, like, next turn I don't really have a way to take 2 prizes as easily. So I think we just settle with this. And then just do this. Yeah, because if I stay behind in the prize trade, we can still utilize Counter Catcher. Because they're most likely going to kill my Ninja here with Gardevoir or Screamtail, right? Yeah, this, I think, makes the most amount of sense to me. KOing the Fez for 3 prizes is very tempting. But I'd rather leave the Fez in place so I can Counter Catcher it. Because they took the first prize. So I think it makes more sense to do this. We got boss anyways, so could have went for it. But I think it was fine not to take 3 prizes. Like, it doesn't really matter. Plus, we're most likely getting Iono anyways. I don't know. I think it's fine. Again, if I had Reshiram in the deck, we'd probably win this game. So maybe we do want to put a Reshiram in here, literally just so the option to go Zoroark against Gardevoir is available. So yeah, I think looking at this deck more, now I like the idea of a Reshiram. I just thought it was troll at first, but no, it doesn't seem very troll. It actually seems pretty good. Okay. Let's see what they do here. Screamtail, yeah, they're just going to Screamtail me. They have to, though. If they don't Iono, we can go Counter Catcher, kill Mew with Blaziken, and then we just have to finish off Fez for game. So we either set up a second Mirage Barrage, or we can Gust, maybe. I don't know if we can Gust, though. If we set up another Ninja, we could, I guess. No Iono. They didn't mention the Ralts. We could literally punish them here if we had, what's his face? We had the Reshiram. Yeah, I definitely got to put Reshiram in this deck the more I think about it. Secret Box. Are they going to get a Zorua? They haven't gotten a Zorua down yet. Yeah, the Gust angle seems good. Or Mirage Barrage could be the win con the more I think about it. I want to get Combusken down this turn. Because we can go Morty, Counter Catcher, knock out Gardevoir, or knock out Mew with Blaziken. We have options. This seems decent. We'll see. This is going to be a close game, though, for sure. We're probably getting Iono next turn. That's everything, too. We are going to get Iono next turn, which makes this even more difficult. They got Jacq, Lillie's Pearl. They have Lillie's Pearl in the deck. Interesting. Yeah, boss Iono. Not the Iono. I wish I can kill Fez. If I had the option to kill Fez, it'd be a lot easier. Super Rod. So our goal this turn, I think, is to try to establish our board a little bit so we can set up another Greninja play next turn. And we can probably win the game. I think that's my logic here. I wish I can kill the Fez with Counter Catcher, but I can't. Nice if we could. Being able to Counter Catcher Fez would be pretty broken. I wish I had Fez in this deck too, actually. They charm the Screamtail. So they're not going Clefairy this turn, which is what I thought they were going to do, because I grabbed the Lillie's Pearl, but I guess not. Sure. If we leave this guy alive too, yo, maybe there's a world where we can Munkidori kill that thing, actually. Possible. It's in the discard, but still. Okay. So we go Counter Catcher their Mew. I don't want their Fez to be on board, though, but can't really do anything about that. I don't know why they Bravely Charm the Screamtail. All right, what's our top deck going to be? Last Candy's not bad. Okay. I think I just always Morty here. I'm always sold on this Counter Catcher, I think. So I need to build my board, and that is pretty good. That's what I was hoping for. Okay. Trade. Get rid of the Iono. Alright. If I had Reshiram in the deck, I'd feel so good. Again, it sucks I don't have Reshiram. Definitely gotta maybe put that in here. I could bait them and attach a Zoroark. I don't think that's really necessary, though. If only we can kill the Fez. I don't know. Maybe it was correct March Barrage, but then we just wouldn't have been able to do this play. Let me just check my deck one more time. Not having the other Zoroark in the deck kind of blows too. Knockout and hope for the best. We're going to get Iono'd, but if we don't get Iono'd, we do have potentially game. All right, what's our 2 prizes? Another Greninja's good. I did need that too. I'll see if they got. They have potentially... I mean, I don't even know if they're killing my active. To be fair, they want to kill me. They do need 2 energy in the discard plus Monkey. So even if they do Iono, they're most likely... I mean, they need to work for that at the same time. So maybe it does work out. I guess we'll see. They bench Zorua. Might be a bit of a throw, because, yeah, I can set up this ninja play. But, I mean, in order to kill Blaziken, you kind of have to do the Drifloon play. They could Scream Tail my Frogadier or Torchic, though. That would also work. That's one thing I'm a little worried about. They could do that instead. It's going to be a close game, like I said. This is where not having the Reshiram is kind of biting me in the butt. I think maybe we got to put that in here. All right, let's see what they got. Ultra Ball, way 2 Psychic Energy, plus Bravery Charm, attached Munkidori, Get Dark. Yeah, knockout Blaziken. That's probably what they want to do. Only 1 Psychic, though. What are they grabbing with this? If we don't get Iono'd, it's really good. I need them to not Iono me, because, yeah, we could just win with Ninja. So I also want to not get Iono'd, but let's see what they got. Lose Clefairy. Sure. Where are their monkeys at? I have not seen a Munkidori yet from my opponent. I'm convinced they don't even play it. Well, now they can't kill me with Drifloon. So their play might just be go Screamtail, kill Frogadier. I wonder if then I should... Well, I know Night Stretcher. I was going to say, if I got Greninja in play, it would have been a little bit better. But they have Counter Catcher, so it wouldn't really made a difference. The Frog is probably dead no matter what. If I evolve into Ninja, or if I were to put the thing on it. The what's-his-face on it. The... Evolve in a Frog. They could go Clefairy this turn. There's Bravery Charm. They don't have enough energy in the discard to kill me, though. Plus, they need Munkidori. How are they approaching their turn? They could have Guscale Zoroark plus Iono. That would suck. But if I get Ninja, I just win the game. But I have no other draw on board. Not having double Zoroark in play is also griefing me, not going to lie. I definitely wanted 2 Zoroarks in play. My other Zorua being prized or whatever is really bad. Let's see if they got the Iono. Flip the script. Nope. Boss. Boss goes Zoroark. That's game. Unless... Okay. They didn't even knock me out. Yeah. Okay. For some reason, I thought they hit back up. Whatever. It's game. We got... Greninja. Yeah, I can definitely see the importance of a Reshiram in this deck. This matchup is, like, kind of close. I feel like if you can Barrage them first, and if they overbench, it is probably pretty winnable, as you saw. But it got close. If they didn't bench the Zorua, it would have been pretty bad, too, actually. Had they not benched Zorua, we might not have won this game either, to be honest with you. The benching Zorua was a bit of a mistake, too, not gonna lie. Well, we had Boss Nane for game anyways, but still, it's like... The Zorua bench was... It just allowed us to Mirage Barrage for content, you know? Content's pretty good. Who doesn't like content? Alright, my opponent does start Bear. We have turn 1 Arven for Trolley, but unfortunately we opened up our Clefairy, which is not great, because it's a pretty easy 2-prize liability. So let's see what I'm even playing against. At least they open up Bear. It could be worse. We do have a decent hand if we don't prize Trolley. We have Jacq, too. We can, like, chill. I just need an energy card. Yo, energy make this hand pretty good. Then I can Team Evo and Trolley in the same turn, which would be diabolical. But what is my opponent running? There's a Fan Rodom. Might be a Terra deck here, judging from the Fan Rodom being grabbed. Guess we'll see. Yes, a Terra deck. Is it Terrabox, or is it Flareon? Flareon seems like a bad matchup. Maybe, because they have Sylveon. Psychic doesn't give me any information. So let's see what our draw is going to be then. Okay. Yeah, that works too. All right, thank you. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's get all the chickens. Well, if I'm against Terrabox, I might want 2 Froakies. You're not sure. Let's get 2 Froakies. The turn 1 Trolley is insane. Didn't even need to Arven. But I'm going to play it anyways. Can we get an Earthen Vessel in the Team Evo? And we can get rid of probably the boss, to be honest. Keep the Counter Catcher just in case. Sure. It's a pretty good card, too. Grab these 2. I could have got Psychic Energy. I probably just got Psychic. Whatever. Anyways. Attach. Team Evo. We'll get Frogadier Combusken. Pretty sure Frog's in there. Okay, good. I was like, maybe I didn't rise check Frogadier completely, but it should be in there. Now, turn 2 is looking pretty good. Getting Mirage Barrage turn 2 would be insane, though I don't know if it's possible with this hand. But it is me. Actually, no, it is possible. Actually, might be possible. I maybe should have got Psychic instead of Fire. But with Psychic even in the deck, I wasn't really paying attention. I was just going so fast. Because that was an insane top deck. Now, I don't know what I'm up against still. I don't know if this is Flareon or Terrabox. Flareon seems like a bad matchup. They're going to boss my Zorua. That's rude. Looks like we're not getting the Blaziken. And they just passed, though. All right. Or the Greninja. That's fine. I'm going to retreat back into Clefairy. Get the Zoroark down. May as well just Jacq. Set up our board a little bit. We'll trade away the counter catcher. Because I could get a rare candy. Yeah, that's fine. All right, do that. Do that. We'll put energy on Ninja. Pass. If they do have another boss here, it's kind of annoying because they can, like, boss me again. But like an Arven for Switch if it's in the deck. I just want to Mirage Barrage them. That's all I want to do. That's all a man wants to do. I think this is Terrabox. So they have a Jamming Tower. Tells me it's Terrabox. They have an Ultra Ball. They can play the game maybe if they have a Terra Pokemon. It's a good thing we have our board set up. Because, like, ideally against Terrabox, if they Wellspring you a bunch of times, you probably just lose before you can build up your board. But in this case, we got to build up our board. This guy being in play is really good, too. It's an easy boss target. We are down both Gus outs at the moment, so... But I think it was fine. Let's see if they even have a way to attack. I mean, this bear being stuck in the active is pretty bad. They could get Latias, I guess. They go in a Fan Rotom. But even if you go Fan Rotom, does it really do enough? Yeah, they're going to get Wellspring. They could sob me here, but I do have that switch. There's Noctowl getting played. Probably going to get, I'm assuming, a out to an energy. So they get maybe like Crispin plus Latias, like a Nest Ball Crispin. Probably what they're going to grab, I assume. Area 0, Nest Ball. Definitely getting Latias here. They have to get Latias, bro. This bear is not... Yeah, I was going to say, they don't get Latias, bro. They're trolling. We have a pretty good Morty's Conviction. It's pretty sick. They have another Noctowl. Okay. I'm assuming they're going to go like Crispin Poffin or something. We are going to get sobbed, but even if we get sobbed, if the Psychic's in there, we can blow them up with Clefairy if worse comes to worse. Not the end of the world. They can't Torrential Pump, can they? No, they could. They can go Crispin plus... I guess they could Torrential Pump me here. I don't know if they're going to do that, though. I don't really think Torrential Pumping me here is like the best play they can make. They probably do. They probably should sob. But even if they sob, I'm just going to evolve my guys. And like all of a sudden, the Torrential Pump becomes nullified. And I could also go Munkidori maybe and just start deflecting damage they do to us. I'm curious to see what they Noctowl for. Curious. Crispin Ultra Ball? And they get another Hoot. But again, if they put more Hoots in play, Mirage Barrage becomes kind of insane. So I'm curious how they're going to approach their turn here. They have 3 cards in hand. How are they going to approach it? Are they going to sob? Are they going to go Rotom? Okay. So I'm okay with them going Rotom, because I'm just going to go retreat Clefairy and then set up Mirage Barrage or something. There's Crispin. I guess the worst I can do is sob my Zoroark. But again, I could bench Munkidori and just deflect damage. So we want to leave our options open for Munkidori, I think. Yeah, seems fine. Kind of want a Morty here. We are drawing more cards. Actually, no, we're drawing more cards with research. Maybe just research. All right, let's see we top deck. Switch. Okay, well, now we have to Morty then. Can't really afford to lose Switch. All right, we got the attack. And I get another Blaziken, though. Where's Buddy at? I'm going to trade away Iono. Yeah. Blaziken number 2? Nope. No such luck. All right, whatever. Let's just retreat. They do have their own Clefairy to kill my Ninja, so I have to watch out for that. That's fine. We can kill Clefairy with Blaziken. It's pretty good. And I'll just... Mirage Barrage. Now, I think I always stick 2 prizes here. Do I care about the Fan Rotom? Yeah, I guess we should kill Fan Rotom. The Noctowl is not really a threat anymore anyways, so we might as well just kill the Fan Rotom. No reason not to. I was thinking about putting 120 on Latias instead of killing the Noctowl or the Fan Rotom, just to then double snipe it, which isn't terrible either. Like, we actually have a lot of options, which is what I like about this. But I think we can initiate a 2-2-2 prize race, I think, in this scenario. Because we have Munkidori, we can use to one-shot Wellspring with Blaziken. If they go Clefairy here to knock out Greninja, then I can just kill them with Blaziken, take 2 prizes. So I think it's fine just to initiate the 2-2-2 prize race. They're just going to Torchic Pump anyways, which is really not what they probably wanted to do. They can knock out Clefairy. I don't really care about that. Alright, that's fine. They got 2 prizes. Whoop-de-doo. Their board still sucks. There's Monkey. There we go. I'm going to trade away Torchic. Or Arven? Nah, Torchic. Okay. Okay, this is weird. I was hoping to get double Blaziken combo here, but I didn't. We could just Shinobi Blade them, to be honest, which isn't terrible either. We don't... I could go, like... Munkidori. There's no reason to Mirage Barrage, right? No, I could hit for 120 and then 120 the Latias. But they're probably just going to retreat next turn, knock me out with, like, Pikachu or Clefairy, maybe. But realistically, can they do with a 4-card hand? Probably not. I'm just going to bench this. And then... Ultra Ball. Let's get a second Ninja out. And then I'm going to do this. We're going to Seething Spirit to the Monkey. I'll put 30 on the active. Because now they like have to kill the Ninja here. Or else they're cooked. Might as well bench that. And then... Could Night Stretcher to attach? Doesn't seem terrible. I don't really need to do that, though, I don't think. Should be fine to leave the energy option open. We'll just Shinobi Blade. So we can knock him out with Munkidori next turn if we have to. With the Adrenaline Brain damage if they leave damage on board. So let's do this. And I'm just going to grab another energy. We'll see what they do here. They might, like, they could have a Crispin. They could Torrential Pump again. It doesn't knock me out. And then I can just go Munkidori, knock out their active. And if they bench another Hoot Hoot, then I'm going to spend Mirage Barrage. So either way, I'm putting them in, like, a really tough spot here. Yeah, there's Hoot Hoot. There's more Hoot Hoots. So yeah, if they do Torrential Pump me here, I'm just going to go Munkidori knockout plus probably just, yeah, I'm just going to win. It's going to be tough anyways for my opponent to come back from this. Yeah, they're just going to sob. And that is GG's. They can't even Torrential Pump. That works for me. Let's see what our draw is going to be. Another energy. All right, look at that. All right, so we just go do this. Adrenaline Brain, kill the active. And then we just Mirage Barrage for game for the last 2 prizes. We had Switch. So, like, as long as we had Switch in the deck, it was pretty good. Because, yeah, we just didn't have to ever worry about the Saw block. And we got Boss. We could just also then Boss Bear for game. But that's boring. You know what? We got it. We got a Mirage Barrage the most we can in this video. Might as well do it. It's the star of the show, baby. Mirage Barrage. Where is it at? There it is. Boom. Mirage Barrage. A little bit of lag there, but whatever. All right. Let me just knock out the Hoot Hoots. See, like, if we ever establish a Ninja in this matchup, it's pretty good. Because we can just constantly kill their Noctowls. The worst thing they have for us is probably just Clefairy, which can one-shot Ninja. But even then, the Clefairy dies to Blaziken. They don't really have any good ways to take prizes, apart from maybe killing Zoroark with, like, Teal Mask or something. I'm, like, debating if Zoroark's worth in this deck. Is it better to maybe just play, like, Revavroom or something? Or, like, Pidgeot as a 1-1 line? Or even playing just more natural draw supporters? I like the Zoroark, though, but... I don't know, I'm debating whether or not we even need Zoroark, because it feels like it is more of a liability. Having big, bulky stage 2s in play is pretty good. We hit Terrabox. Going to go second. All right, our turn 1's, like, decent. We could just grab these 2. Sure? Or do I want... Well, I don't really need Torchic. Maybe we just get Zorua so I can draw cards. So we have the option to go Ninja next turn, so I want to keep that option open. I'm just going to pass. I mean, the hand's a little good. There's nothing to really get rid of with this Vessel. This could be Raging Bolt, though. If it is Raging Bolt, it probably was a lot better to get a Torchic. I don't know. Raging Bolt seems like one of those matchups where we have to, like, take the first 2 prizes, or else we just can't win. Because we can use Blaziken to kill their Teal Masks. We can use... Greninja's Mirage Barrage against their Hoot. And then we also have Clefairy to kill their Raging Bolt. They're retreating. Yo, do they have turn 1 attack? No shot. Alright, what am I playing against? Is this Raging Bolt or not? I have no idea. It is Raging Bolt. Okay, do they have the turn 1 attack? They do have a Crispin. They've already attached, though. So I think we're safe. We can go Rare Candy Ninja, knockout with Shinobi Blade and get a Research. That seems decent, actually. They could kill me with like a Clefairy, though, which is kind of annoying. So I don't know. It's the only problem with this play. We can go... I could boss kill Hoot Hoot. No, that doesn't make any sense. I guess Arven. For Trolley, Team Evo. We Vessel. It's like Water Psychic. We're not the use Clefairy, I think, no matter what. Still Trolley for 3 Torchics, I guess. I'm not going to get Clefairy yet. There's no reason to. I want to leave my board kind of small. I could get Zoroark here. Am I ever getting Zoroark with this Ultra Ball? They could, like, Teal Mask it, but it's probably not going to happen. I'll get Zoroark. Yeah, there's no reason not to. Shinobi Blade. I'm actually not going to trade away the boss. I am getting Research here, but this also does bait them into maybe Iono me, so I'm just going to grab Research. Because I might need the boss. If they were to play an Iono, it would be nice to have the boss's order to, like, 2-2-2 race them. All right, what's our prize? Morty. Okay, we have options now. We can either go Morty or Research next turn. Ideally, I want to either get turn 2 Mirage, or the next turn Mirage Barrage, or have, like, a Gust option. Oh, they got Fez down, though. I mean, we might just be getting Clefairy'd here if they play it, which I don't think they do. So maybe not. Can they Raging Bull KO me is the other question. Maybe. Speak of the devil. The problem is they have 2 Noctowls, which like allows them to do whatever they want. They have Sada. There's only 1 ancient Pokemon in play, which is a good sign. It just sucks, man. They can just do anything they want with the Noctowls, man. It's not good. Noctowls are really strong. They don't kill me. We could also boss kill the Fez, which is pretty good. But I need to set up my board a little bit, so I don't know if I want to do that. Ideally, we get turn 2 Mirage Barrage, right? That'd be ideal. And we figure out a win con from there. If they don't knock out... If they don't take a prize this turn, I think I'm in a pretty good spot. We'll see. They have Noctowl, though, bro. It's so bad. I mean, they only have 3 energy on the board, so, I mean, currently they can't take a prize, so we'll see. But they could. With enough Latias, Area 0 shenanigans, Teal Mask Ogre Pawns, they could still KO me here. It's not looking great. Yeah, they're getting Area 0 immediately, which is a bad sign. See, they are playing another knock. Yes, it's pretty bad. I don't think Greninja's surviving the turn. It's not looking too good, unfortunately. It's not looking too good. Raging Bolt is just such a good deck now. It's actually insane. Because before it used to be the most easy deck to beat, but now it's like actually a challenge. If my opponent has enough Ogre Pawns and stuff in their hand, we're definitely getting KO'd here. It's ridiculous that they can do that now. It's kind of crazy, not going to lie. If I knew I was getting Morty, I would have taken Iono. Maybe it was better to take Iono then. I don't know. There's a chance Greninja survives. It's just not looking good, bro. They need Latias, double Teal Mask Ogre Pawn, 2 Grass to kill me. I think they have it. That's insane if they actually do have it. Come here. They need double Teal Mask Ogre Pawn to kill me here. It's not looking too good. My odds are not great, which is a problem. Okay, that's not double Grass. Gives me hope. They could have Prime Catcher, Teal Mask, and they can knock out Zoroark. Let's see. Yep, Prime Catcher. They are going to... Are they going to kill the Zoroark? If they don't knock me out, it's kind of annoying because I'm stuck in the active 2, which is pretty bad. What are they doing? We have 2 options. We can Morty or Research. They're not going to kill me. Still, though, I'm stuck in the active now, which sucks. Now I'm regretting grabbing the Zoroark with the Ultra Ball because I just got punished. Now I'm stuck in the active. It's kind of awkward, actually. I think we just Morty then, because then we can keep the option to maybe go Boss. Yeah. Okay, not a great Morty. I got no outs to a Blaziken. Yikes. Let's trade away Iono. Still no out to a Blaziken. That's not good. Attach to Ninja. Bench that. Pass. We can still win this because we can take a 3-prize turn if they don't kill my Ninja. Because we can go Boss, kill Fez with Mirage Barrage. Hopefully they don't have the knockout on Ninja. But still, my odds aren't great, but they currently don't have a Prime Catcher anymore. And they can't play a Noctowl. So there is a chance. We'll see. If we can pull that play off, then we just kill a Fairy for game. The problem is I need to get a Blaziken out, which I still do not have a Combusken or Blaziken, so it's still not looking great. They have another Teal Mask. I mean, they just have Boss here. It's pretty bad. Boss Energy, Knockout, Greninja, and I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble because I didn't get a Combusken down. Yeah, it's actually really bad. But they might just be doing Sada, judging from the Raging Bolt. And they have 2 cards. I mean, they doubt they have it. We'll see. They could. They could high roll. If I had Switch there. I mean, even if... I don't think I'd ever Shinobi Blade this thing, though. Whatever, just retreating to Torchic. That sucks we didn't get a Switch. Maybe I should have grabbed Arven instead of Research. But I didn't know I was getting Morty off the prizes, right? I think it was always good to grab Research there. Just didn't know I was going to get. So if they knock me out, we can go Greninja, knock out Fez. Palpad. We need them to not kill Greninja. But I also need to get a Blaziken. If I draw Arven, could counter catcher. But that doesn't really do anything, though. Okay, there's Sodding. So that means they're not killing Greninja, which means we can at least do the Mirage Barrage play. Honestly, I think we just leave Fez alone. The more I think about it, I think we just gotta leave Fez alone. I think I have to Jacq. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, I think I have to either Jacq or Morty. If I don't build up Blazikens, we just can't win this game. So I think we're just I don't think I can afford to kill the Fez, to be honest. Even if I draw a Combusken, I still don't think it's worth it. I don't know. We'll see what they do. I mean, they have a small hand, though. Killing the Fez almost seems too good not to do. I don't know. Let's see what we draw. It's just tough because I got no chicken outs off that Morty we did. We drew a lot of cards, too. Morty trade, and we didn't get there. Let's see. I mean, they're just going to nuke me anyways. Might be better just to not do that and just Jacq, build up my board. Or Morty's probably just better because then I can maybe get Rare Candy Blaziken. What's our top deck going to be? It's not what I wanted. Yeah, it's kind of rough. To Jacq or to Morty or to Boss. If I take 3 prizes, it doesn't... So there's no other way I can take another 2-prize KO the following turn. So I think I have to just go Morty or Jacq. Morty is tempting. Just so many cards if I do Morty. I think Morty is probably correct. Hopefully I'm right. Probably could have gone to the dark. Yes, that was a good call. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way we don't draw like at least one out to a Blaziken here. There's like no way that didn't happen. Let's give us the option to maybe go counter catcher Iono too. That's decent. All right, not bad, not bad. If we had counter catcher off, that would have been pretty sick too. We could still win next turn. So we can do this. Catch. Get another Blaziken here. So we do have game next turn. Yeah, get another Blaziken down actually seems decent. Because, yeah, I wanted, like, if ideally I got Blaziken out, like, a bit earlier, it would have been a lot better to do, like, a different combo where I went, like, knockout Fez for 3 prizes and then just, like, Clefairy for a game. That's just not going to work. This is Seething Spirit. And then, yeah, just Mirage Barrage. We have game next turn, so we might as well just leave the option open. Let's kill these two. So we have Boss kill Noctowl and Fez for game. So we have game next turn. Unless my opponent Iono's me. See what our prizes are. There's the counter catcher. Also, I was gonna say, if we get Iono into an Arven, we can also just go counter catcher for game 2. Because they knock out my active, they go down to 2. So we actually can still win this game very easily. As long as they don't, but they also get rid of their jamming tower. I was gonna say, as long as they don't bench, or as long as they don't somehow remove the Noctowl from play. So this might work out. We'll see. It's looking pretty good. Let's see what they got. There's another Teal Mask. Earthen Vessel. We'll see how their turn plays out. Because all we have to do is Gus Fez and kill Noctowl and we win. That's all we have to do. All we have to do. They may Iono me here. I mean, there's a good chance they have it. They're drawing so many cards with Teal Dance. Only 9 cards in deck. There's a good chance. Well, they got rid of Judge. Judge is not as bad as Iono. Actually, they don't play an Iono. They're playing Judge then, actually. They're just playing Labella's list. So it probably works out. Okay, well, what are they going to do? I feel like they definitely got to disrupt my hand, right? Because I literally just win it. They don't disrupt the hand here. We'll see, man. It's close. It's close. Sada? Okay, we win. Unless they have another jamming tower in the deck, then we don't win. Well, even if that does happen, I go Iono counter catcher kill Fez with Greninja. That's not going to guarantee me the win, but it like gives me a chance to maybe survive. I don't know. That's game. They got no jamming tower. 3 prize turn with Mirage Barrage. All right. Whew, that was a close one. Raging Bolt is scary, man. I think this matchup is probably unfavored for us unless we high roll a good setup. Because if not, we just probably get run over really easily. The only way to win is through like Iono counter catcher, KO Fez with Mirage Barrage, and hope for the best. Like, that's probably this matchup in a nutshell. Hope for the best. Raging Bolt just seems ridiculously OP because of Noctowl. Like, it's just on another level of strong. Noctowl just makes this deck way too good. Because before, it was not as... It's just more... It's just less linear now, which is the issue. Bit of lag there. Almost got scared I wasn't going to be able to bring in the Blaziken. Stop lagging on me, computer. What are you doing? Why are you lagging on me for no reason? Stop. Bro, it's literally lagging. Stop lagging. I apologize for the lag. I don't know what's going on with that. My computer is tweaking. Either way, we win. Close one. Again, I think this matchup is most likely unfavored. Again, the only way you can win is to go 2-2-2, or what we did there, a bit awkward, but setting up double ninja is really good. Mirage Barrage is good. Play this deck before Shaymin comes out, even though Raging Bolt will not be playing Shaymin. There you go, folks. That is my Blaziken Greninja deck in action. You definitely have to play this deck before Shaymin comes out, because this deck definitely feels really strong in a format with no Shaymin, because you can really abuse Mirage Barrage. After playing the deck a bit, like I said in that Guardy game, I do see the value of playing Reshiram in the deck. I also see the value, though, of cutting the Zoroark for a different draw engine. I could see Pidgeot being in this deck. That's a lot of stage 2, so. But I could see Pidgeot over Zoroark. I could even see Revavroom maybe over Zoroark. I don't know. Zoroark's, like, okay. But, I don't know. So 2 prize liability. Like, I find that if you're trying to 2-2-2 race your opponent, Zoroark being in play can grief you. Honestly, a second counter catcher would be good, too. I definitely could see a double counter catcher being good in here. Maybe even more research, just more high roll draw could be good, because I feel like a lot of matches in this format are just like high roll your opponent, like against Raging Bolt and even Guardy, as you saw, you have to be taking the first 2 prizes or else it's pretty difficult to beat them. I hope you enjoyed the video on the deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to, well, 78k subs. We actually just hit 77k, so big thank you to everybody for helping reach 77,000 subs. The 80k dream is getting closer and closer, so if you want to help me reach that goal, make sure to subscribe down below. Check out the sponsors, use LittleDarkFury. Check out my second channel for even more content from me too, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.